One second. Okay, good. My model's still working. Swap back to that. Sorry, I'm like ordering food really quick. And I also have to take care of the links in that I literally just sent out like 5 minutes ago, but now I have to fix. So that's fun. Hi. Welcome Lucky, welcome Beth, and welcome Kat. I will be with you guys in a moment. I have to fix some stuffs. Okay, welcome to the stream, you guys. So glad you can make it. Sorry, I'm currently ordering like my friends some frozen treats because it's fucking hot. So how are the rest of your guys' evenings going? Jams, hi! Welcome to the stream. I'm so glad you can make it. Sorry, I'm ordering my friends like some blizzards. So I have something to tell you guys, like, as soon as, like, I get done, because, like, I have to send the snacks to my friend's house. So that means I'm kind of playing, like, back and forth in chat right now. Lucky says, played some Kingmaker today. Oh, did you have fun? I kind of had, like, a lazy day. I woke up late. I finally got a, like, SD card for my tablet so that the games and pictures aren't taking up so much storage. And I also got a random idea while like watching another one of Kinkymation's like design review videos for Libnus Company. I will tell you guys about that in a second. Just need to get this done. Sorry, my phone is just being really stupid. It keeps like freezing up on me for some reason, and I'm not sure as to why. But I will figure it out. There we go. Okie dokie, that is finished now. Let's see. Is there anything else I should be... oh yeah, I've also got some chats on YouTube to check out. JD Zilla, hi! Welcome to the stream. Sorry, I haven't set up... I didn't open my computer for this, so I'm just using my phone for both chats. I hope you guys are having a good day. Oh, please tell me that my model didn't just freeze up again. Nope. Okay. Just lag on my side of the stream is all. Anyways, I'm good. How are you guys? I already asked that, but yeah. Basically, we need you to use your phones for the temp checks, but don't be on your phones. Yeah, kinda. Jams, today was new song release day, so it was lock-in mode. Oh, that sounds pretty good. Was the song living up to your expectations? But, really quick, with what I was saying, like, a second before, so, the idea I got for, like, the whole Libnus Company thing is, with my little model here, I found out that while I was, rearranging the stuff in the background of, my stream screen, I found out that I can also have... Time will tell. I found out that I can also have my like a 2D model on top, like up here with my 3D model, which means I can have so I can have the version of me that I wish I could have a model of, as well as the 3D models, so that you can guys see my expressions change. because unfortunately this thing doesn't let me do toggles for like the expressions that they have pre-made for like photos or like when you're just chatting in VR VTuber mode. So what I'm gonna do like before I start Cat stream, start doing Cat's commission, is I'm gonna at least do a rough sketch of a like PNG model for like I got this idea for like because I was also reminded of how I was reacting whenever like the characters from Libnus Company were like how they say Dante in their accent, and for some reason that just tickles my tism. So I originally said that my male counterpart would be named Shawnee, but like I'm thinking like if I make a full male counterpart to myself that isn't just like copy paste me but without the tits, I have a whole thing for that. So what I decided is I'm going to partially model him after Dante from Libnus Company, as well as Lumi, like the little cute bunny, model. Since I think I'll use that now for like whenever I stream Libnus Company, and then have the PNG model like right next to the little bunny. And yes, he will have rabbit ears. So that's gonna be fun. Okay, I don't know why I keep checking it like there's supposed to be some kind of hidden layer. And I just really need to get Dawn voice, Libnus Company! I can't do that voice. But yeah. So I just need to get this out of my mind real quick before I can like finish doing Cat's commission. Also, really quick, I just realized that I'm actually starting to heat up a bit because I had to close my window because my stepdad was using the leaf blower outside. So really quick, I gotta take off my hoodie, or else I'm gonna bake the fuck out. There we go. There she is. There it is. Oh, that worried me for a second. I hate it when shit happens. Yeah, we seem to be back. So anyway, here's the little bunny girl. Here's the little bunny girl, Lumi. And I'm going to be partially modeling the male model, like the male PNG model after her, but in a red suit like Dante. She's going to have, like, he's going to have, like, white rabbit ears and, like, the purple hair. And, like, I'm not sure if I want to do, like, the bright purple eyes. I might do red eyes. Like I said, I'm just trying to get a rough sketch of it down for now. And nah, I'm not winning. I almost lost, actually. So, like, this idea actually came to me while I was doing the dishes earlier. And the reason why I'm, like, Like, the reason why I'm going with a bunny isn't just because of, like, Lumi. I remembered, like, something that I commented the other day about, so the way cats and rabbits work, like, when it comes to grooming, like, grooming has a lot to do with their whole, like, social constructs and everything. So, for a rabbit, like, being the one groomed means that you are the dominant party. But with a cat, they view, like, being the one that is grooming someone else. No, it's not for the rabbits. It's not for the rats game. I have to still make my PNG for that. But, like, for cats, being the one doing the grooming means that you are the dominant party. So with cats and rabbits, it's reversed. And, like, while rabbits are very timid creatures, they're also assholes. Like, they're just like cats in that respect. Like, they're, like, when they want to be mean, they will be fucking mean. I already have my token prepared. Well, good for you! And, like, one thing I commented on the other day while learning that is, like, it's like that dynamic of, you know, that one meme where, like, two people are dating and then, like, they're about to have sex for the first time, but, they realize that they are both bottoms, or, like, they realize they're both tops, so they have, again... Okay, it was just, like, the phone screen. I'm okay. And, like, I definitely feel that sometimes. Like, I already said that, like, I'm a bottom who likes to think that she's a switch. I am both a masochist and a sadist. So, like, the whole cat and rabbit dynamic just fits me perfectly. In that sense. They start Beyblading. Spoken like a bottom in the cupboard. Shut up. Sure that we had our smoke alarms properly installed for, like, some kind of checkup thing. So the one literally right outside my room, it works. The batteries are literally brand new, and it's still doing that to me. I'm not sure why. Of course, ads. Hey, at least I'm finally able to have ads. While, like, you guys are in ad break, I should probably pull up my computer, like, so that I can see what other chat is doing. Kitty, kitty, sorry, you gotta move. You gotta move! Okay, shoot! Be gone with you. Okay. Beeping for the love of the game. Yeah, basically. Okay. Got all that set up. Okay. Nope, nope. Got all that set up. Nope. Oh, by the way, so, like, what I mean is, like, what I mean is, Beastars. Beastars. To me, Beastars is more anthro than it is furry. But one thing I've been enjoying with people who draw furry art is that some of them have been actively creating designs for hold on, JDzilla, my comments aren't showing up on stream. Really? Oh no, there it is. No, I think that, don't worry, JD, they look like they're showing up pretty well. No, I don't want to see that. Yeah, but I hate how I'm making more pieces of my rat character. And Nika to Nikto 2 base. Welcome to stream. Great to have ya. Okay, I'm putting that on snooze real quick. So what I was saying, like what they were doing was making shoes that are like can be worn by animals. Do I want to see? Yes, I want to see Yamba. And like, so the shoes will like be more like high heels to support like the way animals like feet, like how they're basically standing on their toes. So like things like sneakers and stuff like that will have more to the back but leave the toe open for like their little toe beans and stuff. And because I really love like big rabbit feet, I actually like it when people like give a rabbit character big rabbit feet. I'm going to like pretty much do that for my character. Like he's gonna have those elongated legs. Like the other day, I'm pretty sure I reposted it to my Twitter. I reposted some art of like a character who was mostly anthro, I think, but they had super long legs. So I say that they were more anthro than furry because they had a pretty human-like face. So not sure what to do about that. Like I haven't decided yet how I personally would categorize that. So for now, I'm just saying anthro because human face. Not even logic, just yammering. Yeah, most of the time I don't spit logic either, I spit yammering. So, like, yammering is welcomed here. By the way, JD Zilla says, by the way, the stream freezes a bit. Yeah, sorry about that. Cat Mom, yeah, I don't know if there's even a proper name for the human-faced furry type. So there is kind of a proper name for that. So I think most people would classify that as Neko, isn't that a term? Sort of. I swear you and your rabbits. Okay, shut up about that. But there is technically a term for that, I just can't pronounce it for the life of me. But basically it just translates to, like, it's the Japanese word for basically beastkin. Because if you notice a lot in a lot of thing else, jeez. Please don't be freezing up. Please don't be freezing up. There we go. But what was I saying? But yeah, it's pretty much just the, like, word for beastkin, since, like, a lot of the times when you want to find a beast person really attractive in, like, a typical isekai anime or manga, like, even though they'll be very furry, like, they'll have very human-like faces. Isn't it like the term Neko Mimi or Neko Mami? Humans with animal ears and tails, but no other animal traits. See, that's specifically people who have only the ears and tails. Like, but the, like, most people, like, at least from what I've seen from Japanese creators that I follow and Japanese mangaka, most of the time they'll consider somebody a beastkin, but still give them extremely human-like features. And in another manga that I read, like specifically where the human race had become extinct, and it left only the animals, specifically the beastkin, there was a, like, there's still a recessive gene where people will, where some of them will be born with more human faces than animal features. And, like, it's just a rare thing that they grow out of and they slowly become more animal-like as they grow up. But yeah, I would say, like, for, like, furries or anthros who have distinctively more human-like faces but more animal-like bodies, the best word for it would probably be beastkin. Which is specifically why in the game that I'm the game that I'm writing for, like, I went out of my way to come up with a new term for it. Because, like, I didn't want, like, whenever I label something, I sometimes accidentally trap myself in the label that I've already, like, set out for it. I've done it multiple times, so like, to try and fix that, I decided I'm going to come up with a different term for it so that I'm not, like, limiting myself so much to a pre-made term that my brain has already gotten used to, basically. Hence why, like, the beast-like species in the world are called faunlin. Faun, like, it's spelled faun as in fauna, as in, like, the Latin word for animals. And then I went with lin because it, like, sounds like it would be like a race of people, sort of like Finnish or etc. But I didn't want to go with faunish, because that makes it more sound like you're saying, well, they're kind of animal-ish, rather than they're animals that are more humanish. You get me? I actually spent a lot more time than you would, like, think about, like, coming up with different terms for the game so that I could, like, keep myself from being limited to pre-known tropes and stuff. Like, for instance, in the, in the world, monsters do exist, dragons exist, and, like, other creatures, but what I enjoy is, so I really like, manga, and I'm not sure if any anime have done it yet, or if they've been turned into anime yet, but I really enjoy the whole trope of, like, wild magic being able to corrupt animals. Like, or at least miasma, like, because a lot of the time they just say that's miasma, not wild magic or something. And what it does is it warps animals and animals and plants into other creatures, sort of like how in Dungeon Meshi, like, the animals and plants have been warped with magic to turn them into monsters. So in my world, that is a thing that happens, and it's called dire warped. Like, whenever a creature is dire warped, it's basically like a vast mutation caused by wild magic sources, and basically acts as sort of rabies. And so that the reason that these animals are attacking people or other livestock and stuff isn't for just food. Like, it's to feed the mutation caused that their body is going through. So that's why, like, wild animals are, like, turning into monsters and attacking people. I have not looked at your rat's character yet. I will bring it up on my computer real quick before the ad break starts. I love him. Nice. What the? Why does it already say that I'm having another ad break already? The fuck is going on? I don't... Like, how many ad breaks is that in just, like, 5 minutes? Did I do something? Okay. Okay. You can just how long stream goes before ads. Yeah, I know that. Like, I had it to where, like, it's supposed to do it, like, it's supposed to do it every 30 minutes, but I know I took 2 breaks before this, so should it still be going like this? I don't know. By the way, this is one of the few times that I have actually given, like a Sona of mine bangs. I usually give them really long hair like I have. But I kind of want to match Lumi a little bit. Just because I really like her. Usually whenever I make a Sona, I literally just, like, model it as closely to me as possible. Since it's supposed to be a Sona, like, not a completely different OC. So I know, like, a tiny, like, little ponytail on a guy is usually called a wolf tail. And a really thin, like, ponytail or braid is called a rat tail. So, like, while I do want to give him long hair, do you think it would be better for me to give, like, sort of a half bun ponytail and just call it a rabbit tail? Yeah, that looks good. Hatsune Miku ponytail. Oh, you know what I can do? So, like, what I've been really into lately, ever since I discovered it was a thing. So, I've seen hair. I've forgotten to, like, look up the hairstyle, but it was specifically, like, where it's a bun, but then there's longer pieces of hair that are sort of like hair accessories, like, not extensions. Like, you make a bun, then there's a loop of metal, and then, like, the other part of the hair is attached to the loop of metal that is looped through the bun. Gonna do that. Okay, that's all I'm going to do for him right now, because, like, I should get on to Cat's commission before I get too wrapped up in him. And while I know that I can like label this stream as explicit material now, like I just realized I could do that. Because I'm also dual streaming on YouTube, I'm not gonna do that. JDzilla, I don't know who cast a spell on this, but something is happening. I'm sorry, I wish that things were a bit more stable on my end. They are not. I'm gonna try and get at least the line work for the outfit done because my mom is making dinner. And like I just plan to do like maybe an hour 20 minutes today just to make sure that I did my streaming for like I'm trying to do at least an hour of streaming each day labeled Yang's weakness lol. Yeah. So I'm trying to at least get that much stuff done. One sec, I kind of forgot what her face looked like. I gotta look that up on my PC real quick. JDzilla, if this comment shows up, then the second comment won't be visible. I'm sorry, I wish I don't know what's going on with that. Oh, by the way, another thing I've been meaning to do is, a lot of the times I get really, into what I'm doing, obviously, but a lot of the times I don't end up doing that on stream because I'm just, so into it and all that, so, eventually I'm going to basically pre-record the drawing sequence and just have that playing in the background. Because I know that there are plenty of people who like seeing the progress of art. I also, like, when it comes to really detailed projects, like, for instance, the Witch Hat Atelier AU I did, I really like talking about, like, the design process. So certainly be warned of those in the future. Another thing is, like, as I was, like, this morning, I was just letting my YouTube, like, autoplay, because I was just, like, really groggy waiting for my medicine to kick in. And one thing that it autoplayed was a video from, like, a few years ago. I don't remember, like, which creator it was. I didn't remember to save it, but if I can find it in my history, I will let you guys know if you're curious about it. But it was one of those old art review videos. And, like, one thing about it was, so the person that, like, autoplayed wasn't being mean about, like, anything they were saying or anything. They were actually giving pretty good constructive criticism and, like, even complimenting the young artist on, like, what they did do that was really good. And just a few criticisms on what they should probably work on. And, like, it brought back memories of, like, when I saw a lot of those art review videos. But rather than, like, it being people who submit their art to have it reviewed and rated, this was a person, I remember that it was a person who was doing it kind of mean. Like, they weren't giving any constructive criticism, they were just really ripping on, like, this person's art. Like, they were going through DeviantArt and, like, just really laying into people. And I'm pretty sure, like, that, like, traumatized me a little bit, because, like, before that specific video, I used to, like, want to, like, submit my art for, like, those kind of reviews, because I did find them very insightful. But then after that one video, I was like, oh, now I'm scared of this. By the way, does he want to know my art progress? Your fan kid Max is hard. I'm sorry, Max is hard to draw. But, so I'm not really sure if I'm a person who can give very good constructive criticism. But I would like to come to a point where, like, I do have, like, every once in a while on Twitter, I have, like, I post, like, art shares, and I give comments on the art that people send me. And, like, one of these days, I want to be able to do it, like, during a stream. I don't know if I would be able to give, like, good art criticism or like, good constructive criticism to, like, help somebody improve their art. But I just want it to be, like, one of those streams where, like, everybody gets to share their art. I get to see, like, what kind of talented people are, like, following me, and I get to show everybody else their art. Because there are, like, a few people who post regularly, and, like, their art is very good. Like, some of them don't have, like, the skill level that Kinkymations does, but I do think that their art is good because of how creative it looks. Like, there's this one character that I've seen a few times where, like, the art style, it, like, kind of looks a bit Sesame Street-like. Unfortunately, that was once posted to my old account before I had to get a new one. I haven't done like that kind of art thing in a while. But like I really liked how creative the idea was. It was a character who rode a motorcycle, and because they reminded me of Muppets, I remember like commenting that like I really liked how they drew the motorcycle and the leather jacket that they were wearing. And when I said it kind of reminds me of like the Muppets or the Sesame Street, and like the person agreed, like, yeah, that I can see why you think that. And I also gave like that. I also commented that if they were on that on either of those shows, like it would be interesting if their motorcycle, whenever they revved the engine and smoke came out, like it would spell letters, like the letter of the day and stuff like that. I know letter of the day is Cookie Monster's thing, at least most of the time. I'm pretty sure like what I'm supposed to be drawing is a fox though, right? Like it's the girl in the purple suit's a fox, not a cat, right? it's okay. Like, as that has been stated multiple times, like, sometimes it's hard to tell whether or not a girl is a cat girl or a fox girl. I'm certainly trying to, like, be a bit more detail-oriented when it comes to, like, the details of an animal's physiology. Like, for instance, with foxes, like, a lot of the times when they're drawn, their ears are a lot more closer together. I know it differs from, like, different fox species, but it's definitely a lot easier to tell, like, whether or not something is a cat or a fox if their ears are drawn separated in a certain way. They say foxes are dogs running on cat software. Yeah, I definitely agree with that. Not disagreeing with that. They're 100% dogs that run on cat software. And if Casual Geographic is anybody to go by, you'll know that there are some that have retractable claws like cats. Oh, by the way, so if any of you are looking for, like, anything to read this evening, I definitely suggest, like, looking up Afterlife Diner. It's also referred to as Underworld Diner. And it's a story about an orphan boy who suddenly inherits a diner, and he finds out that the diner serves specifically ghosts. Like, it can serve the living too, like, mostly during the daytime. And, like, but it's rare that living people come in. Like, specifically, it's more rare that living people will, like, flock to the place if they haven't been there before. Most people find it by complete accident. And it's only when they have direct contact with the owner that they're able to find it again. Even then, it's not common for, like, for there to be, like, or at least it wasn't common where there were repeat customers who were living, but the MC decided that he also wants to serve both the living and the dead. The whole thing about Afterlife Diner is that it helps wandering spirits. Like, being able to sit down and have a meal gives them a peace of mind and will hopefully help them pass on eventually. The MC takes a more active approach with that and has been, like, trying his best to help people pass on if he can. He's a really, like, whenever you see him interacting with other people, you can really see what a sweet guy he is. But not just that, like, it's not an overly glittery art style, but the characters can be very pretty at times. It's not one of those styles where it's like everybody's got perfect hair, perfect lips, and it's definitely not where they have unnatural hair colors unless it's specifically dyed. But the characters are still very pretty, and he has a few bromances that are just so precious. It's just one of those feel-good, like, really nice to read kind of things. Oh, she was meant to have boots on. Oh, sorry. Were they supposed to be like small ankle boots or like halfway boots? Yeah, they were toe beans. It was listed in the catalog as full ankle boots with low, broad heels. Okay. I did remember, like, the broad heels part, but for some reason, when it came to drawing the feet, I was like, toe beans. So I remembered at least half of it, like, at the last minute. JD Zilla, remember watching an animator called Soapproxy? She did Five Nights at Freddy's, etc. It's a shame she left the internet. Oh, that's too bad. Yeah, I really feel sad whenever, like, artists, or animators or whatever, like how they'll sometimes just leave the internet. I do understand that a lot of times it's due to circumstances, or like they get jobs, or like the unfortunate happens. Which is actually one of the few reasons why I like still enjoy Tumblr to a degree. Because even when so there were a lot of like blogs from like both the Eddsworld and Homestuck fandom that got deleted a while ago when people left like either left Tumblr altogether or just left the fandoms and like deleted their accounts. It's always interesting to see like what kind of art is still floating around from those deactivated accounts. Because it feels like you're finding buried treasure. Okay. This is looking good. And I've already done an hour and 12 minutes. Okay. Let's try and get at least in a few details before I have to, like, go off, because I'm pretty sure dinner is either done already or it's almost done. So, at the very least, I'm going to get, like, some of the details from the jacket done. Okay. I might go to bed after this. Probably a good idea. Okay. And I'm going to stop myself here, and I'm gonna go get something nice and cold to drink. I'm gonna eat a burger, and I'm gonna get ice cream. So, with all that said and done, thank you everybody who came to the stream, even the people who lurked for a little while. It means a whole bunch to me. And I hope to see all you little jelly beans in the next stream. Bye!